some what's the word I'm looking for? Some prototypes of some upcoming mechanical toys, some kind of clockwork-based creatures, like clockwork parrots that themselves have a little bus that screens free that have been sent and submitted by outside interests to possibly push into space.
Grab him. Even the tickle me Eldar? Yeah.
Especially that. Learn it.
I'm under the bed. Underneath, not just the desk, but like the drawers. Just kind of turning this room upside down a little bit. Maybe investigation check.
We have such brain rot at this point. 23. Yeah, you find, not underneath the bed, but kind of in a small hidden compartment underneath the right-hand chest of drawers that sits to the side of the bed, what looks to be an enchanting kit, designed for like small-scale enchantments and magical use. Some of it's missing. It looks like it may have been a gift that's partially used and kind of left behind. Doesn't appear to see a lot of use. But there's a pair of these like fine gloves, these fingerless kind of leather and scale gloves. They go about mid-forearm that have some sort of like a nice stitched scroll in them.
I'll take those. Just tuck them into my waistband. Okay. Here's the plan. We're gonna go outside. Can I feel where Drexlich is?
Oh, right, because you.
Yes, you can. About a mile and a half away.
We're gonna go downstairs. Look for anything else. I'm gonna find Olkar. We're gonna have a conversation. How do you feel about helping me with that?
Are you going to kill him?
TBD.
I don't want to help you kill him, but I'll help you talk to him. I thought you were going to go up there. He's going to turn back for us.
It's only another 10 minutes. He's gonna turn back. You got 20 minutes to get to the entrance.
I was going to give him back to Drex. No, Drex, no. We're not going to do that.
That's not the plan.
I was going to say, take your baby back home. You know, that's...
But the home's here.
This is good. Well, I'll be right back.
Not a job.
Okay, I'm gonna go out and try to...
Just go to your home. About upstairs.
Are you driving off where?
City.
Okay. Well, the rest of you are here. You kind of go into a light jog, because it will take you about 15 minutes maybe to get to the entrance. So you're kind of like holding this, watching through the city, and some people just kind of.
I got you.
She holding a baby. She's holding a baby. She's just a baby. I don't know. Instead of going like, oh, that's where the heroes are. You're just kind of charging.
Just save it on your pets.
It's squirming in your grasp. Watch it a few times, like hits the ground, like pick it up. Eventually getting back to the staircase that leads upwards to the entryway that exits the side of the auto trail out of the open. And at this point is now your eyes adjust as you come out to the bright snow-capped mountainside outside of Uther. There with there's a gray cloud cover. There's no snowfall. It doesn't like there's any threat of storm. It's like a bright kind of like white out day as far as like just the sheer volume.
I can't see.
It's a glass blades kind of see you as you approach and walk by. They're just watching you awkwardly. Some trainers go by with their horses and donkeys. And you walk past the outer gate. There's just a cliff and like the forest below and like the Alps around you. What do? You gather as someone casts a spell. You have maybe a minute and a half.
Okay. It's just a straight cliff?
It's like a 15-foot cliff, like it slides down and there's like trees.
Okay, great. So I'm going to try to Plinko him down. Slide down. Just like...
That is the most brutal thing. There's whalers. Let me go. Come on.
15 feet is the first cliff, and then it's all so as you let it slide.
Circle combine.
15 feet, and then it's a 15-foot cliff, and then it's a slide like down into the heavy forest.
Okay, wait. Because I'm me, I can jump. I can do a mirthful leap down to that part.
Yes, you can.
I'll go down to that part, and then I'm gonna like Plinko drop it in to this part.
Okay.
Oh my God.
I'm gonna jump down and just try to slime it down.
Okay.
Yep.
So there's down the snow, slides into a snowbank and vanishes, and everything stops. Do you stay and watch?
Well, I'm gonna jump back up to the top of it.
Leap back up, and around that time, the snowbank explodes. The creature is now returned to itself. Immediately, eye towards you and turns.
Oh God.
You have to climb up the side of the cliff towards you. What do you do?
I'm gonna run.
All right, movement speed is
35 feet.
35 feet. Has a climb and movement speed of 40.
So I'm gonna double it.
Great. You double it. It's gonna do the same. You're running, and it's like slowly gaining on you. You're just running around this massive. You run towards the edge. You start moving towards the edge. Damn, I was like, it seemed like pulls back, and the glass blades have these large ballista, and many of them are pointing upwards. And he crossbows. As you're shouting this, they just. And the creature. You hear the sound. Yeah, and your music kicks in. It's like.
Flying behind us.
It's a John Lennon.
I'm here.
Terrible person. I'm gonna start walking back.
As you walk back nonchalantly back towards the entrance of the city, you hear the glass like, that's like supposed to be here. That's from. Wait, oh shit! I usually like to send him into the city.
I'm gonna make my way back to the
Okay, all right. The rest of you, in the interim, feel like you've aside from all the various trinkets, and like there are things within this bedroom that you can take if you'd like. They will likely be discovered as taken. So mainly just collectibles and hygiene products and all the various things that Grace will have in his.
Does he have the like curly shampoo? I want to touch her.
Yeah, you can find that.
He's not gonna get in super jail. We're gonna put him in super jail.
I'm going to walk out the front with that emerald green chair.
You're gonna walk out with the chair.
Oh, yeah,
Okay.
don't make me go.
It's scraping across the ground as you push it. But what? No. So make a few rolls here for the snares. They've been going on for a while here. Damn, they can't roll this shit.
Are there?
DC is your 18 still, right? Yeah. Alright, yeah. I'll say at this point, you have enough time to find other means searching about trying and catch them.
There's this cave right here that looks like a nice
Yeah,
cave.
so those are the cages they used to be in. The enchantment was broken on, and they were able to just sneak through the holes in the side.
Chester was like, oh,
You do find up here and within here there are like metal boxes. You can go ahead and take the snare essentially within a short enough time because I'll do one more roll. No, don't force, stop me. Okay, that's fine. Those snares help really well for a person. And with that and with your tough abilities, you manage to push the remaining elements of these firebugs into these metal containers and close it. Now, rapidly upon closing it and latching them, they begin to heat up. So you're kind of having something to hold them from a distant hand with the ropes around, or something kind of holding the distance, or begin to burn your hands. But eventually, you do emerge from the front door, not unlike holding the smoking trap outside of the hotel, holding two metal boxes that are glowing in green, smoke rising off of the cables and constraints. And you see the rest of the group, like people in the neighborhood, who kind of hearing all the commotion, watch a woman run out with a baby. They're all whispering and
We saw.
we can get ass.
as full guards and stuff.
My God, you actually did it. It's incredible. My goodness.
Sorry, go ahead.
So, thank you so much for your diligence. You cheery son of a bitch. Checkmate perfectly.
He like immediately lifts his left hand and looks at it. And you can see there's like a notable scar on the back and the front of the hand.
Why don't we step inside and talk a little business?
He glances about it. That's true. Make a persuasion check with advantage. You did just do it. Big form.
14, 15.
He like clenches his fist and sets it back on the side of his head. Well, I guess since you've already done me a solid, let's catch up. Open the door. Steps inside, looks around. Oh no.
You can tell men right out. Don't worry about it. It's just reason start doing just a little ending.
That's fine. Thank you kindly.
All right, here's the score. We left on some pretty rough grounds. I might have stabbed you in the hand. I don't know if you remember. Well, listen, I guess I'm sorry and stuff, but not really. I'm kind of sorry. You taught me a lot. Those hands are capable of making some incredible pieces of art, and I was really upset because you forgot that. You forgot that what we do is rare. It doesn't matter if people don't love it. Things come back into fashion. And sometimes you just have to be patient. Drixlix is a son of a bitch, Drixlix. And I just want you to know that he is screwing you over. We could do some of the...
Put the documents on the table in front of him.
Now listen, we both know you didn't have much of a mind for business while you were doing this. You're an artiste, okay? Well, you're all wrapped up in some dark shit. The kids are working on stuff in Shady Creek Run, and there's some debts in there. And I think, backing up Imogen, it looks like there have been some forgeries where he was going to try to and take over the whole shop and all of its assets.
We're backing up. This is dumb trick.
Now here's my suggestion. This isn't you. I know you love making toys, and I know you love filling children's heart with joy. I do too, but now you're in the shit. My suggestion would be to give him the shop, sell everything to him, and then go somewhere else and start somewhere new. He's not going to be able to climb out of this. He's only going to take you down with him, or kill you to get there. You could go anywhere, and people would love the toys that you make. You could have a shop an eighth of the size, and people would come from all over because they're things of beauty.
He slips out on the stool, pulls in the school, and starts and wipes his sweat brow.
You got that laugh that everybody likes. I always like to tell kids whether they've been shitheads or they're okay.
He looks up at the wall of the shithead and okay list and goes, the parents really seem to resonate with this one.
It just gets longer and longer. My advice would be to get as far away from this place as you can. Rick's let you some stuff coming to him, and I don't want to see you pull down with him. This is also kind of your only warning.
I'm gonna ask you, Phil. You didn't know about this stuff, did you? Were you aware of the kids in Shady Creek? And I'm gonna cast detect thoughts as I ask him that.
Okay, are you just being surface thoughts or delving?
I'm gonna delve deep.
Steel trap that his old guard's mind keeps your pride will at bay. You do see a glint in his eye as he takes notice. He goes, this is the first I've heard about. I'm genuinely heartbroken to know that the name that I've worked so hard to build after all this time is used for such terrible means.
Is he honest?
Make an insight check.
This is
Guidance.
10.
Yeah, do we get any? I don't even get surface thoughts if I try to delve deep.
Surface thought is, I mean, you don't need, surface thoughts you can gather are kind of just gauging how you people are and why Chevy is returned so forgiving. As he's like absentmindedly rubbing the scar on his hand. Real verbs.
That's fair.
Well, I've had many years to look at the mistake that I made in wandering from the path of the true craftsman. And this is a terrible little twisted temple of that mistake. I lost my way. I don't think there hasn't been a day in recent times that I don't look at the scar you gave me and don't think that I deserve it. And I think you're right. I haven't been happy here in a long time. And honestly, neither of ours are likes. That was his hand on the papers and you said that was. Maybe it's time to let them know that their skills are better than elsewhere. Maybe I think I can find my own path.
I think that would be wise. Also, you can have some of this stuff. You show them the prototypes. If it's interesting, I know some of this stuff can be replicated with wood. The person knows how to use it.
Are you saying you don't?
What?
Huh? I was just thinking you meant the horse.
It moves okay. It walks.
Certainly trying to take inspiration from some of these, but well, I've had some ideas in the early morning, things I wanted to apply to nice block of wood and mahogany and maybe some fine polished tiger wood.
Keep going, Daniel.
I've lost my way too.
You have. That's like music to my ears.
He just grabs your tiny hand with his massive board and makes I'm so sorry.
You fucked up.
I done this.
I
Don't. I have learned. Maybe in time.
Fair.
That's also not this time you return.
Ladies and
Well, draw that.
What?
That's a good thing. It's a good thing. Don't worry.
it was not a. It was not
Bad thing.
Probably best I don't know anymore.
Right.
Okay. Well, we can ask everything. Do you need me to take care of this?
I think we can take care of some of this. Just make a deal with Trickswitch whenever he comes back. I will be keeping an eye on him. You have 2 days. And I want you out of this city.
Make an intimidation check. With advantage.
Come on.
Yeah. 14 11.
I got this D4. 24.
74. 2 days. 2 days. Well, how much they promise you? 500 apiece?
Yeah, no, do not listen to them.
I just want to be
It's his money.
He's going to go into a fair amount of money. He's going to sell the rest of the store, so we should take our cut.
Well, I'm not taking anything like that. And he goes and wanders off behind the clerk desk and pulls himself out a key and unlocks what looks to be this hidden alcove underneath with a lockbox chest where he goes and opens it up and starts removing through counting out coins before handing over. It's like, 400 platinum for a lot of you.
What?
400 platinum.
Yeah.
400 platinum?
That sounds pretty good.
Goes and tosses it. That's 4,000 gold. For you.
It's 500 gold. It's more than
Maybe,
that.
yeah, you threw an extra 1,000. What? Are you being kind or are you just incredibly bad at math?
Who knows?
Oh, little cheaty. Grab my extremely rosy cheek.
That's so much over, right?
Oh, right. This is the shop's money. Won't be my shop anytime soon, so put it to good use.
Do me a favor. Go up to the gruff side livery at the top of the desk. Maybe get 7 or 8 goats and a used sleigh, and just make sure you get your ass out of town. Maybe a ninth, but make sure it knows its way.
Yeah, absolutely.
Foggy, what?
Absolutely.
I hope you get off the ship, sir.
I think I'm ready for it. I don't know. Maybe it's time I didn't settle down and wander and make toys for all the kids of Exandria.
I mean, you do you. That's a bit of a fucking reach, but yeah, I'm not going to be on Disney.
Why don't you go north? Just go way north.
Why? What's north?
Oh, just a bunch of calm, unsettled land. I hear Axel Cross is beautiful this time of year.
Ooh, not like a
Nick runs his finger through his big white beard. Goes, cold, solitary.
So big.
What do you call your friends?
Oh, we're the Bells Hells.
Well, that helps. Thank you for all you've done. I guess I have 2 days to gather my things. Stands up and kind of leads you all outside. Well, I wish you all well. And to all, good day.
Guess we gotta go to.
Hey, Frank, can you do me a favor? I think we're going to take these documents and we got plans for Drake Can you burn the desk that it was in? Wake me out of the house! They're going to like cook a little. It's really fine wood. It's unfortunate. Do you smell that? That is lacquer free. That is just it in its purest form. Really, some of the best stuff you can have. It's good for your skin.
Smells great. Do you want me to burn anything else?
No, just that. It's actually very spray. Would you mind?
Put it out?
Yeah.
I don't know how.
What are you talking about? Your monkey. Wait, what?
The tavern's starting to burn.
Oh, wait. Well, you put it out.
Take two people.
I saved you some. On the jacket. There's some pieces of good wood.
That's very thoughtful, Rita.
Oh, you reconciled.
I feel myself struck by inspiration. Tonight. This one has your name on it.
It took a really long time to make anything for us. He said he was going to do it, and he just didn't for real.
You don't rush shit,
I said
Imogen.
666, Goldie.
Oh, that's a nice
666.
Here, you take mine.
Uh-oh.
Why not? It's only business. Well, come on, Imogen. On Frida.
No.
On Mr. Fern. On Chetney. On Deanna. On myself. And watch it burn. To the bottom of the citadel. To the top of the wall.
That's my job.
That's where we're supposed to go.
As you all scoot your way down the Auger Trail. your brief venture here at the heavily damaged D&O Toy Emporium. You begin to trek deeper within the mountain to your noonday gathering with the king and queen of the hierarchy of Eastern. We'll pick up there next week.
This episode releases in December.
Yes.
If only. Okay, let's do it. Let's go. Awesome. That was fun. Pick up here next week. Thank you all for joining us. We love you very much, and zip Thursday. Good night. Hello, everyone, and welcome to tonight's episode of Critical Role. That's really awesome. I sit around and play Dungeons and Dragons. Yeah. Before we jump into our episode tonight, we have some announcements to beginning with our sponsors tonight, The Void. Thank you for being here late nights while trying to sleep. That's all. Marisha, Sam, you got an announcement to make?
Yes, we do.
The first 3 episodes of Mixed are out now. Wherever you get your podcasts, you can also get Mixed.
We hope you have been enjoying this incredible storytelling and this ongoing fourth wall breaking, reality bending, science fantasy, space western audio series filled with unreliable narrators and performed for the enjoyment of your mind's eyes and your head's ears.
Wow.
It's really cool. Go listen.
And if you're itching for more, paid subscribers can enjoy the first 5 episodes on Mitst.com.
You can also get to check out all the cool artifacts, the appendices, and the artwork that relates to each episode for an even deeper look at this otherworldly frontier.
New episodes are available every Wednesday. If you've listened, congratulations. If you haven't, go check it out.
Go check it out.
Okay.
Mixed.
Wednesday.
It's still doing it.
You ruined it. You ruined it. Marisha.
You guys, I can't believe it's here. Creator Clash. It's going down.
It's going down.
Down. Oh, this Saturday. I've been training for 6 months, almost nonstop. I've basically in my best.
Don't show the guns. That's
yeah,
Secret, that's right,
yeah,
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 yeah.
yeah. You know.
She hasn't been doing
Don't
anything.
show them the thunder and the lightning.
Don't show them a
Better
chat.
experience.
No.
Show
Okay.
the flash on the horizon.
Yeah, it's fucking this Saturday, which is bonkers, and I'm a little excited and terrified all at the same time.
Are you ready?
We'll find out.
I want to know from you, Rick.
Yeah, ready? Yeah, Saturday is April 15th. I'm still on this one bullet point. How did we pass it? It's taking place at the Amalie Stadium in Tampa, which is where the Tampa Bay Lightning plays, you guys.
I mean,
It's fucking awesome. I'm facing off against the lovely Haley Sharp, aka at Yodeling Haley. She's so sweet. Bye bye.
I'm sure she's very lovely. Or she was.
No, she's also she's pretty tough. We saw her fight last year, and she's coming to reclaim that.
That's
So.
right.
She's scrubbing. She's yeah. I'll let Ashley speak for me. This is, as they were saying, this is a charity boxing event, and I am so fucking stoked and proud that the Critical Role Foundation will be one of several organizations for this event, and the proceeds will be going towards this year. So fuck yes, tickets can still be purchased at thecreatorclash.com. That's both for last minute stadium seat tickets or for the pay-per-view.
pay-per-view.
All for a good cause.
You're gonna be on
You're
pay-per-view fight. Pay-per-view fight. You're doing a pay-per-view fight.
Blood
It's
in the water.
Oh, it's gonna be good.
Somebody's
It's gonna
videos.
be good.
Oh my god. I'm always like, I'll be the victim.
Victims in boxing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, Marissa, no.
I feel you. Well, speaking of the event horizon,
Oh, no.
Travis, I know you know Latin.
I think Texan Fairies. I think.
There you go. I believe that concludes our episode. So let's go ahead and jump into tonight's episode.
Okay. One by one we climb until we reach the top. 2 by 2 we fall. Will we be our rhythm, be our destiny? Hold your breath and roll. It's Thursday night. All you guys come join us. It's time to continue our fight. There is magic chemistry. Who knows what will happen if we lie? But one thing's for sure, we never give up on the fight.
From the healer to the renegade, we all share the same goal. Adding more hours, taking more chances, hold your breath and roll. It's Thursday night. All you guys come join us. It's time to continue our fight. There is magic chemistry from darkness and friendship we rise. But one thing's for sure, we never give up on the fight. Oh, yeah, Thursday night.
And welcome back. So, last we left off, half of Bell's Hells had encountered 2 new allies, some with ancient histories and some with more ancient histories. But upon searching for means of reaching out to the other half of your unknown troop, magic is changing. Ancient enchantments seem to have been undone, and a bit of disarray is beginning to unravel, even here in the town of Uther, in the Flashcat House. Upon searching around for answers, you happened to save 11 members of the town from one such enchantment that held a petrified forest spirit from the Bethel Forest. And upon doing so, was granted an audience to come with the King and Queen of the Hierarchy here at Uther. In the interim time, you rested for the evening here at Deanna's house, enjoyed a fine breakfast, and went to drop by D&O's Toy Emporium, where you had found yourself radically hired to deal with other such bits of chaos that seem to have gotten free within the toy store. You battled some of these firebugs within, and the strangely mutated, terrifying, what's the word for it? The mascot of the Toy Emporium, which had now become a terrifying arachnid-type creature. You did battle with it in the upper region of the toy store, turned it back into baby form for about an hour, quickly ran out into the snow, and left it to be dealt with by the Blast Blades as you rushed back. Since then, you reconvened and had a bit of a somewhat conversation of closure with Holzgar, of which you had previously seen when you stabbed him in the hand and slept with Uther many years ago, sending him on his way to bring the joy of his toys to children around Alexandria. Now, nearing the midday here in the subterranean depths of the dwarf elder city of Uther, I just realized you have a
Yeah.
shrine.
Yes. I gotta cleanse my deck. Y'all were here the last time.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh, this is
So I learned about crystals. So everyone
Those
just
are
reach a hand.
crystals.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, everyone reach a hand out to send out some good vibes real quick. Thank you so much. God, I rolled another 3 today.
Let's do it. Thank you.
Okay.
Oh, no, oh, no.
You know what that means.
No wishes.
I took the power for myself.
Ooh, it smells like candle
Oh,
powder.
candle wax. That brings back memories.
Teddy did this temperature plan. That was great. That was good.
You know what you just secretly told us?
Ooh. Only after know.
Well, What is it you wish to do?
Oh, what time is it? Midday. That's when we're supposed to go. I thought it was in the afternoon. It's
Is it noon?
Till noon. I'm just out. My memory's fading. Maybe
Within the hour or so, somewhere between 11 and noon, you guess. Which I'm not a guess, I don't think the clock you have. It's pushing just past 11.
We don't want to be late either. Yeah, royalty. Or is there like, what if we're like late on it's like a power play?
Do we have to bring something? A gift, an offering? A present?
Like, I don't know.
Wow, I don't know what the rules are. I've never met anything else.
We took care of their problem. What do we need to show up for anything for?
I don't know, but isn't it polite to just bring something to? I don't know. I'll work on something on the way. I'll take out the very nice block of wood. Freedom. Working like a goddamn CNC machine over here.
I'm just gonna press a digitation all of us as we're going so I can like clean us up. At least we won't smell bad. I've never seen them in parades before.
And they rule together?
Yeah,
How do they resolve disputes?
talking. Isn't that your whole thing?
Well, I know, but I mean, I've counseled quite a few married couples, and there's many times when they don't get along and they go to bed angry, which is fine. And everyone works through their problems, but when your problems could lead to war with a rival nation or something, that could be very, very difficult. They must be emotionally.
Maybe it's sex is on point.
I don't know if it's that kind of union. But my analysis of the union is that it's their differences that make them stronger together.
Seems like words to live.
They don't consummate.
I'm not sure that they do. They might.
I don't know if you just said the other day, you know?
The way they look at each other, or
It's just like, it's like a body, like when you're like physically comfortable in space with someone.
you can tell that.
Yeah.
Well, then how come they all seem so awkward together?
Now there's like bang it out, and then there's you know too much.
Yeah. Plus 200 years on top of that, so.
Yeah. It's like a rebanging it out needs to happen.
What?
What?
What would you?
I'm so sorry. Oh god, it's so loud in this hallway.
I'm just learning a lot about body language right now. I'm trying to work, stop distracting me.
Where did you get candy from?
Oh, that's okay.
These two adorable dwarven children, one with like this deeply smooth brown skin, and bright brown eyes, and this, short black hair, and this kind of like a bit of chin scruff for a young boy. Dwarves are kicking early. And this little kind of powder-looking girl with fiery red hair, kind of like an olive complexion. Behind them, they're both kind of wearing not ragged clothing, but definitely they've been adventuring for the good part of the morning. Kind of lean out from one of the nearby crooks and kind of look over, and the little girl blinks and ducks behind all the boys' sword. Were you the ones with the ball?
Yes.
And they just run off.
Oh no. Alright. That's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking about something. The bull had been what petrified, right? That's how it was stuck where it was. And the magic loss is what released it. So what if Rin? What if Rin got released as well?
Oh. Yeah.
Armless.
Did we knock off her arm? We didn't knock off anything. A giant automaton being piloted crushed a wall that fell on her. But it was sort of a group plan.
I think you were alone in the automaton when it happened.
Well, that's all responsibility. Yeah, I was trying to. I had good intentions. FCG armed the plane her. Yep.
I don't know what the is.
Personal.
You took someone's arms off.
Not
Just one.
intentionally.
What'd you say to the rest of
I
them?
don't know that I did actually.
Okay, I was trying to find a win here.
I don't know what half of my party was dead.
Yeah, no, we don't.
There's certain.
I was pretty ineffective in the fight, but
Every single one of us was completely ineffective in that fight.
I really felt that too.
yeah, you were instrumental. That's what I have to say. Still, I feel guilty. I hope that plane rider Rin is all right. And I hope they can still ride planes without being able to,
I'm sure they can.
Can it be reattached somehow? Like through healing powers?
I mean, if people can bring others back to life, I'm sure that people can regrow arms, right?
No, that's what you're doing. Get the quote off.
We should get going.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the king and queen.
Following the central auger trail southward, past the current disk, the disk, down to the grand disk itself beneath. Now in much better shape than you had previously seen it. Much of the destruction beyond the initial gates seems to have been rapidly repaired. You can see actively some of the low-level guild mages within the city are in the process of mending some of the nearby damage and stone shaping some of the things that need to be further reinforced to return to their previous grandeur. As you step into the neighborhood, you can see some of the soldiers in glass blades kind of immediately go to see who you are, just kind of check to make sure people are wandering through the space, especially the space of the recent event the day before, and immediately kind of recognize you, step forward, step back, they give a nod. You see there's one particular soldier who looks like they were going to be recognized as the one you would talk to, who was against the door, who is like standing up now. It's like a light bandage. It looks like they've done some serious. He step forward, checking the the rest of us. I just wanted to say thank you again.
They didn't let you get like one whole day off. You almost died.
Oh, well, I was able to get most of it healed, and I wanted to help with the recovery efforts. I'm not doing anything too strenuous, but trying to put in whatever I can.
I'm gonna cast a chip like first level cure wounds on her.
Sure.
Alright. Please make me good now. What's it doing? Oh god.
No.
Oh no.
It's turned into D9s.
Okay.
10 points.
10 points. You reach out, kind of touch, you kind of. At first, as soon as you kind of whisper, you actually see the prayer. As soon as you touch the warm glow, kind of moves toward your fingers in the direction. She kind of pulls away for a second, kind of taken aback, unexpecting this kind of small bit of infinity, kind of like smiles and as he stands a little bit taller. Thank you again. Anyway, good luck to you all.
Karina, you're very brave, and you helped us just as much as we helped you yesterday, so thank you.
Well, I couldn't help but disagree, but I appreciate the sentiment. Yeah, no, you're not wrong. Anyway, goes off and wanders back to the residence. Continuing now through the less tense walk through the central neighborhood here, rounding left hand slowly descending rotation the corner on the outer trails where you can see once more the citadel. Now already many of the sustained damage and the top of pillars and bits of the archway that lead towards the stair entrance up into the massive crystal funnel of the structure are pretty much completely repaired. Once again, a few other guildleaders in the process of taking a break or actively mending it. And it has a kind of bustling atmosphere of half construction site and half a place of political, politically centric business having to carry on in the interim. So as you begin to approach, some of the Sentinel guards step forward and look upon you all and nod. You've been expected. Basically so.
This is nice.
One of them lowers his spear right across the front of you, Jenny. He goes, "Who are you?"
Oh, sorry, I'm the bursar for this group. I keep records and all monetary funds. I'm just here to make sure that like their accounts are accounted for.
He was also helping on the day. He just got separated from the group. He was injured.
Okay, make a deception check with advantage just because of that. No, I know, but I'm fine with doing it.
27.
It's funny. All right, Quinn. Steps aside.
Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you.
You ascend the steps up into the citadel once more. The lack of stillness doesn't pull away from the sound of the echoing footsteps. You can see continuously widening halls and winding stairways that go further up into numerous hallways that the interior of the citadel contains. But you know precisely the direction of travel, since that was where you had previously nearly or briefly gotten into town. You step up the second flight of stairs past the first kind of central entryway. The damaged double doors that were kind of left ajar and partially crumbled have been repaired and affixed to the sides and are partially open. And you can see the number of the sentinels that wear the royal attire with their who step aside as you begin to enter. And as you enter the chamber, you can see the pillars have been refixed. There is still some repair being done on the side. Well, the room's incomplete. It's only been less than a day, really. But rapid repairs for the time given, and it seems that the majority of the damage could transpire has been thankfully. But they're in the middle of discussion, and one of the sentinel guards steps forward as a handout says, just a few moments. We need to finish a current communication with a guest. Just a few my week.
I have a question about the space that I've been thinking about since we were here last. Is the arcane energy amplified in this place? Is the magic stronger in the citadel, within the citadel, or within the palace itself?
Not magic.
Yes.
13. You don't gather anything that gives you the impression that the Arcana is stronger here, necessarily. You can see that where previously you came in here, there were a number of lanterns and light sources that were disenchanted like the rest of the city. It looks like they've swapped those out or managed to repair them to some degree. You're uncertain, but it is better lit than you previously remember. Mostly cleaned up. And the room still is a grand chamber. You cannot help but feel like this is the place where the center of government would sit with honor and pride. But no sense of any enhanced Arcana necessarily. So, anything you wish to discuss before you approach, or the time comes?
Do we want? I mean, I know that's sort of a broad question. Everyone has to answer it individually for themselves. But like, if we get a reward for helping these folks, I mean, I don't care about money. What could help us, and what could help our situation? And you too, also. Like, what is it that you hope to get out of this?
To help you find your friends.
Well, that's great. That's like you must have your own goals too.
We were quite happy. I mean, we would like to help you all find your friends.
It's very obvious.
I think it's like an information share. If they know anything from cities or realms beyond here in Wildlands, since we weren't here before we were all of a sudden, and then maybe if they know of any means of communication safe for the royal family, or like a means of teleportation or transportation, I don't know.
Maybe they do have some druids. Maybe they can transport via plants or something.
And Fern, what do you want?
I don't know yet.
Because you haven't seen the room.
Yeah.
You've been in there once. What do you mean?
I was a little distracted.
Multitask.
No, I don't. I would like to find a way somehow to contact our friends. So I just want to make sure. Okay.
Can we ask that you not try to steal anything while in plain view of the king and queen?
That's the best time to do it.
Anything gotta be you. Okay.
We'll see. I probably.
If you're going to, let me know beforehand and I'll create a search.
Okay. Thank you so much. This is such a friend.
What about you, TG? Any ideas or requests, needs, desires?
Oh, no, I just hope that, our friends here are taken care of, maybe for the rest of their lives.
Good sponsorships.
Sponsors, talking about sponsorships. Everyone in here has been like, what does that mean? No, do we have to say stuff? Do we have to wear like a
Sponsored by a toy shop? I don't understand how you can even be sponsored by a toy
We
shop.
have to do a couple social posts
I have to like write something on the billboard.
on the billboard.
Yeah, just kind of nail it on.
Hashtag ask Put on a jacket that I can wear for whatever business.
You know, selling my jacket.
We should get, is that still not repaired yet?
Oh, we need to get some.
That's one thing we can ask the king.
So about this moment that you see there's a troop of two kind of bodyguard figures, one very well dressed kind of older male dwarf, kind of on the rotund side, in like long purple velvet robes with like gold and red inlay, one like gems encrusting every finger ring, and you can see that a number of the rings with gems encrusted and like woven into his beard as he walks past with a bit of importance, but knows the care. And just kind of steps out of the chamber as one of the guards turns and goes, "You're being summoned by the King of Green."
That was the prior person?
Who's that?
I don't know anything about beards.
You're being called.
Yes, all right.
Sure.
Do you recognize? Chance to recognize the guy coming out?
The guy was exiting. Take a history check.
Please, let's be out.
So bad. Give me some room.
Sure.
I don't even know where I am right now.
You do not recognize them. In the time you work with this individual, you gather by their attire that they work or live in a space that is a little removed from your experiences in the city. They wear that elite air well.
They could have been honest here.
They're walking past.
Against guidance. Excuse me.
Oh my god.
Excuse
So
me.
close.
As the sentinel's like,
Sorry, one sec.
Instigator.
so one of the bodyguards turns and like, puts a hand on the side of the sword, looking towards you, and the other voice goes,
Don't worry. I can't help myself but listen to the voice of my last secrets tonight.
He's a great brother of mine. Oh. Oh. What is your name?
"Lord Isabel Kalash,
Lord Tess. What are you the lord of?
would you like to know more?"
Absolutely, I want to.
This is Anna.
Oh, are we leaving? We gotta make the king and queen. I mean,
I have to meet the king and queen, but if you wanted to wait, you can. Look at this glorious beard.
just gonna get a little.
Oh, he seems. I mean, he's looking up at you because you tower over his dwarven form. He just kind of like shivers a bit as you run your fingers through his beard and goes,
You look quite the count of the phase, majestic as yourself, Lash.
No way to tell you a joke.
Yes.
Where does the king keep his armies?
I don't know where does the king keep his eyes, Lash.
In his freebies.
So Tracy, I'm not trying to explain
He goes,
It's bad. It's a bad joke, but
Oh, I get it. It's armies.
armies and freebies.
Sorry, I'm used to being surrounded by folks who their senses of humor are a bit aloof.
Oh, how sad. Mine's very fully present. Wait, why were you here?
I'm used to it then. Things have been a bit crazy.
Right. Okay. Well, maybe I'll see you around, Lord Tessa.
Whatever. Felicia.
"All right, make a sleight of hand check." So the bodyguards are watching you like,
Oh, God.
Okay.
Plus from T4.
Why?
That would be a 26.
Yeah.
Natural 6 and natural 4 with him and his bodyguards. Even with their very high perception bonus, you are smooth, you are quick. And you have to do a little scratch and kind of just pull something from his beard, kind of wrestling it into your fingers. One of the rings comes free, and you just
Just put it on.
You just
yeah. It's a little loose. It would go on your thumb, probably comfortably. And as you kind of put it on, you can feel it has a number of gems embedded in it. It is a very, very nice ring.
Try to see if I can go up here, and then I'm gonna put it on there.
You're being summoned.
Yes.
The guards. As you ascend the steps up to the central dais and the second steps that lead up to the dual thrones that greet you at the top, you can see before you the king and queen. The queen, Simone Fernast. You can see she's the dwarven daughter of the previous queen, Judessa Fernast. She is as beautiful as she looks, also stern and attentive and in control. She has a nice chiseled square jaw, with kind of nice rose cheeks, a smile that looks at first focus, like she's kind of pensive, and then upon your approach, it turns into this bright warmth as her dark brown hair is almost tumbled in these heavy curls, and she wears the crown underneath, like the toppling of her hair kind of goes over the top of the crown, as it wraps into and is woven into her hair. Beautiful long robes that go beyond her legs and kind of pool around the base of the high back throne, and she stands with her hands crossed and gives a nod to her left. King Talvia. You see this elder elf male with long white hair that seems to go almost to his waist, kind of going past his shoulders and his back, where it has almost got bouncing curl at the end. It's part of the center where his crown flips itself upward, a golden shape that looks like trees growing with branches curling upward about 3 inches from the top. His eyes are beautiful, like deep emerald green, and he sits within this long, deep blue robe with silver trim on it, a few rings in his hands, consider the stern. He nods as well as you approach. The guards step to the side and kind of remain attentive to your presence. The queen kind of puts a hand up towards the rest of you. Hello, friends. Thank you for joining us this day. After all, it was you and your doing the day before. I saved many lives within the great city we stand in. There's some of you. I can assume are from town?
I am.
All right, so not all outsiders. Very good, very good. And what's your name?
Oh, Deanna Lambert. Your eminence.
Her. The honor is ours. Diana. You've done a great service for our people, and shown in times of tumultuous uncertainty that those who stand up and put their strength to the protection of those who cannot defend themselves are deserve a heart who can rise. And through your display of heroism, you will never quite know how many you've inspired in the days, weeks, and years to come to do the same. So, on behalf of our fine city, thank you.
Yeah, courtesy. That's a little courtesy. You're just doing it to come for that she's deeply out of breath. 15 foot, 15 feet.
So last steps. The leads forward. The warm smile goes across his face. It is with our particular appreciation and that you have answered to our summons and arrived here on this day. We wish to, one, thank you for the recollection of the voracious beasts and returned to its direction of its homestead. You shall be decreed the 5, 6. The 6 of you will be decreed as protectors of the diarchy. Afforded respect and access throughout the city. Granted a reward for your duties, and a modest ask of the diarchy, subject to capability. We are ever mindful of abuses of power and appreciate humility in our heroes.
In the way that they've been speaking so far, standing, try to take some body language between them.
Yes. All right, let's go.
Please, can I assist him in the body language?
No.
Yeah, roll an insight check. Yes.
I want to know too. I really want to know. 5 of
Inside 25.
Oh,
We all want to know.
This whisper is brought to you by
The money
the
that
Money
costs?
Box Set. It's now available for pre-order. Find these and many more Critical Role miniatures at wizkids.io/C or minis and your local game store. At your local game store.
We just have a heighten it up inside out.
I just focus really hard, just trying to read anything.
Talk of body language, and so I am watching FCG
Okay.
to see if there's any body language.
Your
Might
graces,
indicate that he might like it.
Huh?
we wanted to send you. We wanted to make
You're
you.
gonna inside check.
Oh wait, you're trying to inside me? To see if I'm liking what I'm seeing?
Start to read. Just some new.
Your graces, we wanted to greet you with a gift, a token of the creature that was wooed and then to escape. And I'll produce a pretty fucking impressively carved bull, very much like the one that rampaged through the town. I'll take a knee.
Takes it from you, kind of glances over it. It's kind of a nod of appreciation. This was a great feast, and hopefully one day once more we'll be again. I thank you. Yes, indeed, this. The reason for us having it here is a keepsake memory of where many of us came from. This was one of many spirits of the little forest that lived over us in the surroundings. We consider guardians of all the elves of Maysville. And it was in the loss of our great city centuries ago that we also lost our protectors. They found the beast in that state, frozen by some ill-fated magic. And we felt after all the years it protected us, he was protected. And so it was here in our throne room that it remained when the people of Uthadorn took us refugees in, and the diarchy was born. So we had hoped there would be a lack of need to assault, restrain, or forbid, send to the next beyond such a beast. And your deeds have indeed seen that it could thrive in its return. So, I and all survivors of the fourth Venezia, thank you.
Do you find us other more protectors here in the city or in the city?
There may be more within what is now known as the Saturday Wood. A beautiful forest is no more what has been corrupted for centuries since. Indeed, I do hope that the great beast finds some place new, a fame that it can bind itself to with health, or can find other wayward spirits, perhaps push back some of the corruption and begin the slow process of reclaiming themselves a beautiful, thriving, living realm.
maybe other guardians were released at the same time.
I don't think so. Indeed, it isn't a strange time for magic.
So you know about the Appleby soul cycle?
Sing along, my favorite. Forevermore. Sorry, just too screamy there for a second.
That's the only thing that's my time. So yeah, thank you.
Okay, cool. Leave out of that.
Indeed, we've been quite vigilant. As a number of our classmates and a number of mercenaries under our employ have been keeping a keen eye on local dangers and threats that may emerge at such specific times. So the first we've been through, though it has seemingly been one of the more arduous, looking over the clean fingers. Aye. Something about this particular Apogee solstice doesn't sit right. We've not seen it has such a profound effect on many of the enchantments within and beyond our city. We've been completely cut off from all of our magical means of communication with allies from beyond. And indeed, some of our more powerful magics have been undone. And you see kind of this look of sadness in her eyes. Many of our fallen in the events of the day before, which it would be not a terrible rate to bring back from the brief thread. It seems that such magics at the moment are they're still inaccessible.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
We've looked for guidance on this, but some of the temples themselves seem a bit smoked. So we're reaching out to all of our friends as soon as possible. We've sent most esteemed practitioners of the arcane arts abroad to gather information and return once they feel they have something that's sizable.
What's their means of travel?
Yeah, how have you sent them?
These are the ones who are capable of transporting themselves, teleportation,
And
transportation.
they can do that? They can teleport?
As far as I know, they've vanished. They've not returned.
You haven't heard from any of them?
Not yet.
There's no way to communicate if they...
Is anyone left here who can still teleport or use some sort of transportation with plants or whatever?
They both look at each other looking good. Anyone with the capability to do so has been sent away in hopes that we gain some sort of danger. We're in the dark out here. No answers. And growing unrest and a very spooked populace. So at the moment, no. But many of them should be returning in the next week or so. If they were unable to find anything or ran into problems, they were told to return within a week or more.
Oh, check.
Yeah.
Ask.
Oh,
Excuse
Your Majesty, King, we would be most grateful if we'd be most grateful if
You can beseech the Queen as well if you like.
yes, Your Majesty, Queen.
You think it's enough?
We would be most appreciative if any of those avenues of transportation or communication upon learning their success were made available to us. We should tell them, right?
I think so.
We were on the continent of Marquette during the Apogee solstice, and we were very close to the event that may have caused all of this.
With the brows furrow immediately. There's kind of a almost mirror on both sides that lean forward from the throws in your directions. They kind of give you an odd look around. Huh?
Sure. Yeah, they're doing the same motion.
Yeah, the same motion, but I just feel like whatever Jenny's about to say is probably the most exciting thing that's happened within years.
Let's still
All right?
We stopped by the Valiant people to look for some research into a member of the Cerberus Assembly, Ludinus the Left. We were hoping to.
King Hanks is back in storm.
We were hoping to.
Yeah. Oh, detect thoughts.
We sit back and say, "Oh."
No, she not.
Does the Queen make an eyes at Jenny?
I mean, something you don't need to roll for.
All right, so we have a lion's eye check happening here.
I
So,
just want to surface thought on Ludinus.
on Ludinus?
I mean, yes, I just want to see.
Okay.
It's a
The surface thoughts you glean from him is recognition, kind of accessing old memories, and just a bit of kind of like of course, that's as much as that. That's from a surface reading. Like a.
And I'm 30.
What?
I have a plus 13 for insight and roll 17.
Why are you always rolling for insight?
Incredible. Plus 13 insight?
Well, I would read a whisper ad here, but I think she already done did it.
Yep.
But did she do it well?
Okay. She gets successful with where everything just locks down.
Yep. I do nothing.
Poker face.
Because I do a lot of poker face with time. I have to like move it away. I got a 20 with a whisper.
Unfortunately. Nothing beyond what you just completed surface thoughts.
We put in an order, a request at the Valiant people if that could be rushed, expedited. We would be most grateful. Also, if I may, on a personal note, I personally have been around since the late 500s. I don't think that compares in any way to your grace. But Malay is near I was around when all of that happened. I think we'd be very interested to learn anything you could tell us about the corruption the Nouts have in Deerwood. What happened?
So, as the heroes of this, you are requesting transportation via magical means when it's available, as well as information on the Lesmere and expedition of your requests at the Village.
Fair.
And maybe also a change of clothes, like, just maybe like a gift certificate around the discs.
The Queen kind of chuckles for a minute.
If you'd like that, that can be arranged.
Well, actually, I get to nod and see somebody nearby. Like maybe like slow, low level, like shameless fast pace to like drop paperwork and some process for some documentation.
Okay.
I don't know, like if your personal royal tailor has like a free slot. That would be good.
Oh, snap. Some custom?
Yeah, just
What's our parents or her fees?
yeah, that too.
The drinks. This is probably low on the totem pole, considering what's going on. There's a gentleman in your city who is committing fraud and taking advantage of his workers and potentially children. And we discovered.
Mention of children, you see both of them kind of at the edge of the thrones. And she comments, who is this?
I believe his name is Driblets. He owns, or he's co-owner, soon to be majority owner of D&O Toys Emporium.
I believe I know who you're talking about.
He's
There's
not
lots.
bad.
Oh, that was sweet. Yes. He didn't know about it.
Well, if you have any means of proving these accusations, you can go ahead and have some of our Highness look at them and see if this individual can be put to just. Oh, you have it right here. Okay. They do. They pass
Pass
off.
it.
Like, maybe like, we'll look over this and appreciate information that such a deed does not go unpunished in this hierarchy.
It's very good.
I feel like we should let them know that Ludinus is behind the lack of magic. I could said that mentally.
Oh, but they haven't exhausted us at 65.
Your Honor, King.
You're
How do you know Ludinus?
Ludinus was one of the handful of powerful mages that lived in Wales. One of the notable practitioners who influenced destruction when the surviving members of people were scattered, fled southward into Wynendia, and since forgotten his elvish roots, and was one of the founders of the Cerberus Assembly, if I recall. He was one of the.
Nuggets.
He preferred to avoid politics in his time there, and would stay hidden within his Guildhall tower, focused on his, well, past history.
Well, Ludinus is, I think, one of the main reasons that the magic is failing this particular solstice.
It's time to crosses his hands in his lap, and his face gets a bit dark.
He wasn't always deeply set in his own research. Get a little filthy. Needs the people, or granting his ever-growing skills and gifts to the aid of others. Continuously sought the nature of the gods and all of his sort of relics. They carried an odd hidden animosity that none of us really trusted. And I think he knew that distrust well, so he kept it himself. The habit of loud debating very priest of the city in the middle of their sermons. Many of the pious leaders increased in every limit on resources supporting his work, and so he did. He isolated within his homestead and became a bit of a recluse, which is fine by most big minds. And seeing his face around and left little impact on our day-to-day society.
I need to remember, Your Highness, did he disappear before or after the tragic events in the forest?
I remember that yesterday. It was a terrible tragedy. The cataclysm without warning from beneath the city. The city was founded on a powerful natural magic front, a deep-set well of power which we were in the process of trying to understand. Many researchers were building, continuing to find caverns that were deeper and deeper than the traditional set. We were hoping to learn the essence of this, and I believe this is where this cataclysm was unleashed. This was a wonderful city, one that defied a 100-year fire following its calamity. It was there, very thin, the stone and wood took shape, and various elements gave a beautiful form. You see kind of this look in his eyes, like this recalling fond gentle memories. It was our finest Grand Conservator, Armand Twestel, may he rest in peace, that was spearheading this very endeavour to understand the source of the magic. The first promised to come to light, and it was under the red light of the ruddy moon, but a terrible storm of toxic shadow engulfed the city, engulfing many in a mercy while others were warped, changed. The forest changed with it, ever corrupted to this day, and our most beautiful home, now a curse of memory.
Yeah, okay, same thing you mentioned. I'm sorry.
Grand Conservator Aramond Twestel.
Sound familiar with any of us? Aramond?
Aramond.
Your Highness, are any of his writings in the development? Terrestrial. Any of his writings or anything that he may be looking at?
Unfortunately, anything would have been The head to its research is still live in the ruins of the Malaysia, but hasn't already been cleaned by Lucas, mercenaries, and other mediums. We do send this Dome Steeple. He's been many, many years spearheading endeavors by hired mercenaries, ranger troops, many individuals have been sent into the ruins of Malaysia to gather and reclaim what of our history we can. It's quite dangerous.
Or maybe now that magic is different, it won't be as dangerous. Like some of the traps, maybe.
That's possible.
Detrap.
That is indeed possible. It's a bit fresh to know on our side. Perhaps on the next round of rangers go back.
How far, just out of curiosity, how far a trek would it be if someone wanted to go passing around in there?
The team goes, well, half the journey, you have to bring you either across the Alps or down the base of it in the rain plains. Over the mountains and rain plains routes before you can get to the outskirts of the forest. By horse, it's about 4 days. By goat over the mountains, 3. And then through the forest, about another 3 or 4 days. Or only 2.5 if you take the river.
What about in the New Sea? You take that 40.
Not that far,
About
unfortunately.
20 minutes up the drive.
The fall of Malasmere happened during another apogee solstice.
Anthony Coldness, I think.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I don't keep saying so fast.
The king thinks back and
Because they happen a lot, right?
everyone's pretty big. A little over 100 years, 130 years. Yeah.
What's time?
What's
The king
time?
goes, it may have actually. The frequencies, it tends to fluctuate. I'm not a specialist in that regard, but I believe he's done this before.
The king?
Ludinus. I don't know what you might do with this information, but Ludinus was hands-on with a contraption that was taking aim at the Red Moon intervention of Ruidus. And I think his machinations have something to do with bringing down, wait for it, the gods. I don't know what effects it's had, or if that affects your business at all, but if you speak with other dignitaries or such, I would rather you be informed with this information. I don't know how quickly it'll reach your ears.
The king goes, do you know if he succeeded?
We don't. In a moment when we were trying to stop him, we were there on the continent of Marquette, and then we found ourselves to the west of Usadern.
It seemed, though, that he was on the verge of success, and we weren't able to stop it.
We were able to maybe lessen his reach.
One of the local court members uses his rogue figure, kind of an older dwarf woman with thicker glasses and her hair pulled into 2 side buns, kind of rests on her shoulders, sets forward and goes, my queen, we have confirmed that indeed the solstice seems to be continuous. Well, it should have ended a day before, but it seems the ley lines still flicker, and we've not seen the red moon in 6 months. It's, by all accounts, perpetual.
He has a moon tethered to a location in Marquette.
Who sits back in the queen, kind of also sits back in the throne. Well, that's the future.
It's like an understatement.
So if Revivify is not working, isn't that a god thing?
Yes, it is.
So if that's not there,
But you know, the heal that is
Something's still working. A couple questions, King Timothy, Queen Simone. Can you tell us, just out of curiosity, we've heard that the Allhammer Temple is one of the temples here. What other temples, what other gods are represented here around town?
There's a Bonfires temple too.
Indeed, John Paul Grathis, there's all manner of temples through the city to do around. Keep your eyes bound on the central Galactics, the proliferation. Illusion discs, you should, if you have an eye and memory for divinity, you should be able to locate them.
Fascinating. Matron of Ravens. Was there something?
There is a matron temple as well. Though it is largely represented here, perhaps there's another, so to say, recent edition, I believe.
And I know that we already asked for quite a lot. The tailor, the gift certificate, the transport when it's available, that kind of stuff. But might we inquire if we could be outfitted with transportation to this Malasmere place in case we wanted to go?
Goats. They're faster.
You intend to travel to Malaysia?
If we're able to, it seems like that's where this all started. And it seems like that's
If our research leads us there, if the glory of Usadern would be supported by such effort.
That's what they did, like a little proof of wins.
some like maps and stuff might help us.
But it's true. If we could find something to give us insight into Ludinus's motivations or even weaknesses, if you have any information, something that can help us stop him.
Is there anyone still alive beside yourself that might have known the rest of them? There's not many. Not within the city, at least. There are a handful of based here to the southwest of here, on the side of the Empire, and maybe some of them are Steeple. They might be ones to ask about the dangers of Malaysia, since they maintain most of the studies surrounding it and send adventuring interests there on occasion. I will also say, if you're looking to travel there, that it definitely is a prosperous they do, who refuse to drive planes severe horse. There are the other cardboard people of Rothcraft who exist there as well, that if you tell them you are allied with the Dark of Uthman, they will treat you as friends. However, once you within the shadowed embrace of the Savalier Wood, threats growth exponentially. Be mindful of raiders and the corrupt innocence of them. You take that to traverse the woods on foot, should you be confident in the lightness of your steps. For a shorter journey, you could raft down the boring Ormond River, but you are at the mercy of the rapids there, whatever stocks the banks along the way. But the ruins lie by the crossroads of the river, the very heart of the Savalier Wood. If you could provide them with the means of seeing where they're going, I don't make bruises.
Good job.
Future. Easy as
There it is.
you were full.
That's all right. I thought I was at word the rest of the map. That's all right. That's all right. Provide enough for the grey mountains.
Where's the map?
He just said he couldn't find it.
I want it though. See if you can send emotion wheel. Bring it down a little.
I'll go to do put my hand on the shoulder.
Oh,
Tired.
Is there anything about the Savalier Wood you're not really mentioning? Not in a bad way, just it seems like it's a sensitive subject.
There's not anything that I'm holding back. I have not returned to the site since its destruction. As I've had people here to gather, it's too dangerous for someone of my responsibilities to do so. Most of the individuals that I was people have been spearheading those studies. So I'm sure to offer more, but all I have are some of the memories of my concerts.
You know, the warm embrace of a lover could really get those in.
It gives you an odd look, but
Yeah.
I've long past.
Did that go away?
Do you want to tell him after your thoughts up?
You do. And you see a flash. You see a flash in his mind of a younger other that Curtis passes through with a sad remember us.
We'll just take a moment for his love.
If you indeed intend to take this journey, and to return thereafter for your requested transportation, once our majors or Druidic specialists return, any relics you might find that would be of interest to the steeple or the diarchy, I'm certain will be paid for well.
Of course, yes. Thank you.
What if they don't return? Is there a failsafe? Is there a backup plan? If the magic isn't working, and we know that, Your Highness, maybe they've moved into somewhere they're not supposed to be.
Indeed. And as a failsafe, we've sent scouting parties on foot to a number of these same allies. Their travel is much more protracted. A little, however, Savalier Wood is to the north of Shady Creek Run. There are a number of untoward figures of power and illegal dire practice within that city. And the Savalier Wood is both a place of preference for them, where they can hide within the shadows which they crawl from, and where they can steal and take as they please. It is a lawless expanse. They enjoy that space between civilization. So, we won't do a trust out there.
How long of a trek is it?
Depending on the path we take, it's over a week.
And you said your people that can transport would be back within a week.
No, it was a week or two.
Oh, you're doing.
We're hoping that was, if not sooner.
Then this will line up perfect then. You said that the clerics in this city, a lot of people are spooked. I understand that, but forgive me, it just seems like now would be the perfect time to have them available to the people, and to Your Highness, and to those who are trying to help.
No problem, lads. I will reach out and do offer them the recommendation. However, in spaces of worship, we try not to delve and push too deep, just as they try to not involve with the politics of our people as much. But we will need to reach out.
I think the people need them now more than ever.
I agree. I'm not as faithful as I may have been in my youth, at least not for some time. But I would be lying if I didn't say recent days haven't made me feel a bit longing for outer comfort.
What's Your Highness?
Agreed. Do you have... Is there a temple for the Wild Mother here?
Not within the city. But there is a faint set of stairs that climb about a quarter mile to the left of the main entrance. If with the keen eye you should find it, and there's a shrine built up the mountain to it there. You may find a handful of keepers that can help you if that's your interest.
Oh, I'm not interested at all. It's just for a friend.
Great.
Before we leave, I think Deanna's just gonna step forward and pick like a high light on the wall and cast just a little bit of like a ray of sunlight that falls on King and Queen and just cast us on them. Well, the Dawnfather is still extant, even if you don't feel him all the time. They're there. Thank you for protecting the city.
Thank you for protecting it as well. And to that point, she kind of like gives a slight slap, and you see a figure step forward with a small chest, and he goes, one of our sentinels who gave his life in the protection of many of us. The family has requested that his honor be passed on to you as a thanks and a means of keeping you safe in whatever journeys are ahead. And they step from lift it up and begin to produce a beautiful set of half-plate armor. It is metal, so you're not entirely sure what kind, but it is very well made. It looks like it is strong but light. The plates are thin but intricate carved. You can see there are dwarven edges as well as other scrolling across and bits of chain that kind of connect the two. It's mainly the full set, just like leg plates, the breastplate, halberds, and arm guards. That's the set is set down before you.
Was it just like a light metal? Is it just a light?
It looks just kind of shiny type with gold designs around it with
Looks like that fits perfectly.
Oh yeah, it's for your character.
Oh, but it could be interesting.
But it's
Thank you so much. I'll grab it.
thank you for all you've done. And if indeed you take this journey to many of our previous home, good luck. Stay safe, above all else. And when you return, we look forward to hearing your exploits.
I think I make an appointment. I live up on the village. Just let me know some free times from your tailor. If you
Points over to the person who's writing and hands out documentation that waives any cost at the specifically at Kaplan Television.
very good. Okay, let's go. Go to the lodge, y'all.
Yeah. See ya.
All right, you exit the Citadel, kind of like glow and butterflies of the experience kind of begin to fade as you exit the chamber and exit the Citadel proper back into Grand Bisque and the city. And the future events are yours. What do you wish to do?
Oh gosh, that's so cool.
Citadel people's down on this map. Is it on the disc above us? It's on. But so are most of the souvenir shops. So like, we can stop by the steeple and then.
What about going to Jack?
I know we do need to
Oh,
change
that's the tailors. Should we split up?
Where, is Jackie on the deliberation desk? Is he on the?
I think he's on the deliberation list. Frida and I could go see Jacoby while you all go to the tailor.
Sure.
Or do you want to all go to the soothsayer place? The Bellum Steeple?
The Bellum Steeple.
Oh, just pick up records. So that who's wearing the armor? I was
So
serious.
I will. Can I cast identify on it?
Indeed, you can. This is Mithril half plate plus one.
Mithril have one.
Plus one.
Does it come in a rupee?
Not this one. It's largely gold and silver.
Flash with your rose gold.
Keep it tidy.
So we can stop by the steeple and just collect our things as we move up.
Sure. Is this Steeple the first stop on the up?
It would be on the deliberation desk. So maybe we could. Well, you were also going to ask him about the dangers of the players made. So you want to split up?
Did I give an insight check on FCG? That was a very specific split. And they're pretty alive. I don't know how to feel about that yet.
Make an insight check. You can make a persuasion or deception
Don't worry.
check. Your choice.
I don't know. I did not. I
Yeah,
rolled
it's-
rolled fire.
Margaret. All right, so the both of you are heading up towards.
I think. Well, it's up to all of us. This is a democracy, but just to sort of be efficient, we have to go to the Bellum Steeple. At least Frida and I have to go see Jacoby, and then
I got a copy from Drixlich.
sure. There's clothes to buy. There's boats to pick up.
That's all the way out of the coast and everything. That's all.
Are we setting? Are we going off today? Or are we going to stick
Oh,
with
no,
that?
we really going to Savile Woods. Just like,
I mean,
we're just going.
I don't know.
The faster we leave, the faster
What are we doing
we
here?
get back.
What are we doing in this town? There's nothing to do here. We're just sitting here.
Yeah, that's a little rude, but not inaccurate. I think maybe if you have something to do, you won't fret as much.
And also we are tied around. We can also stop by the Decimated and Richmond Records Temple and see. They were also focused on that particular deity over by the key, right?
That is true.
I just wanted to see if maybe like cracked or something. I don't know.
Maybe the matron had some sort of immunity to it. That's dumb. Like, why would they agree to worship a deity that they knew was about to be devoured.
What was different about her than the others?
Do you know what her domain is? What she's the deity of?
Yeah, I believe.
It's for the religion check.
To
Just what do I know about? Like, is it common knowledge that the matron of ravens is a like ascended mortal?
I think it's common knowledge of people of moderate to high schooling. So the average commoner probably just knows there was the god of death, and those who attended some level of higher learning have probably had to learn about it at some point in history. You can make a history check yourself. Is your religion interest?
I would love, if it's okay with all of you, I'd like to speak with the other probably just for a minute.
Never know anything, and you're good leaving there.
Yeah.
I've never had a thought.
No, you should. This place is
You
creepy.
just want to put it over here?
I don't.
I don't want to be like that.
You
They're
can
all
be
bad. They're all bad.
It's 20% above its head.
Yeah, I don't know what that's like.
Do you think you want to do it?
I'll just pull Deanna to the side. I know one of your friends is stressed, but are you okay?
Oh, great. I'm doing so good. This is good and not stressful.
This is a lot of commotion. We haven't had this much commotion in a long time.
I feel like ever since Wrestle Cross, which was terrifying, every new day has been more terrifying than the last. And you seem so cool about it. And I'm just trying to match your chill, and I don't have it. I do not have it in me.
I don't know exactly if I'm feeling the exact feeling, but I think I have a bunch. I didn't even know I could. The night in the room, we got very close. It was special.
I'm so just immediately hug you. That's wonderful.
You don't have any.
I can never get out of you. Not forever.
Okay, because it's not like I'm trying to replace you
No.
or anything like that. It's just, it's different with him. He understands me in a way that I've never been understood. And I've had all these questions in my head. Why am I here? Why am I? And now there's someone that is a reflection of me. And I think I can help him.
Yeah. And you should.
Okay, and you're okay?
I love you with my whole heart, of course.
I love you with my entire core.
What are you? And okay, I might be a little bit melodramatic right
Don't
now.
cry on this one.
It's a normal reaction to meeting royalty. If anything happens, we're helping them. But you're so like this. And if something happens and maybe you have a chance to go on a different adventure, just know that you can never disappoint me. Matters that I can't. Just follow your heart. You only get one life. Tell us me. Okay?
I don't love it.
I know. But the world's different now. Can you never and it's a lot. I just wanted to. I'm holding space. If that's a conversation we can have later, like you can broach it. You can tell me anything.
I just hug you.
No.
Don't say anything.
No. If he does anything mean to you, I'm gonna blast all the way back to the change room. You feel me?
I feel you.
He breaks your heart, I break his neck.
Hey, for the record, Mr. Bowie makes it.
Oh, I think he's moved on. Have you seen Vern?
Have you seen what he looks like?
Oh. Different conversation, different time.
Okay,
Good talk. I love you.
Touch the grass.
Where were you?
You did traveling done? Are you traveling with? Oh. Great. Is that okay with everybody? If we just sort of
Sure.
Japanese is super boring. We can do anything else.
It's not true.
Yeah, if you want to go to Jacoby's and we go to the Melon Steeple, do you want to meet back at Deanna's or maybe at Catlin's?
Sure. I would say we could just message you, but I don't know if we can.
I don't know.
There's clocks everywhere here. What's his time?
Oh, yeah, it's a great idea.
Sure. 2 hours.
2 hours at 4 p.m. at
Yeah.
Catlin's.
Yes.
Okay, great.
Got it. Alrighty. So, going to Jacoby's, where the rest of you going?
The Melon Steeple.
Okay. Let's go to the Dome Steeple first. So you had returned to the familiar halls of the Dome Steeple from the day before. They're continuing the business as they were. It still seems very closed off. It's less open. But as you enter the front door, it's not locked at the very least. It takes a while to be helped by a clerk. But in that interim, you do manage to get FaceTime once again with the scribe warden, Restia, who was working previously, who returns with her popular still a bit disheveled from the day's work before she walks back and re-enters the chamber.
Hello. I assume you're here to collect your requested
Research, yes.
Yes, it's newly minted. Protectors of the diarchy.
Excuse me.
Yeah, we're here from the King and Queen.
Yeah, did we get like anything to flash, like a little medallion?
You,
Button?
you have a decree, like a sealed decree.
Oh, I heard the event yesterday in the street. I didn't realize that was you. Excuse my dustiness day before. I didn't realize I was in the business of heroes.
So nice to be nice to anyone.
Regardless, goes through this long stack of papers and like leather-bound collections of vellum and notes, and they pull one off like this thin little, almost like a bound book that big. The newspapers are different like sizes and textures. They're all kind of like woven and stitched into a single book. Hand it over. This is a dossier on Luna's Still.
And just put it on Anakin's tab. Thank you.
Um, oh, do you have any information on the Sadler Wood and particularly Melaismere? Fall of Melaismere.
You're quite a bit, yes. Why you ask? Do anything particular?
I believe we're going to be traveling there shortly.
Yes, the King Queen mentioned that there might be some of the people that were from there or have ranger experience in expeditions in that area could provide some insight on what would help.
I'll be right back. The person who should speak with, I believe, is here today. She leaves the chamber. And a short time later, you see an elven male enter the chamber alongside her. Very dour-looking male elf. Short kind of dirty blonde hair with what looks to be a bit of a chin strap beard that comes to a fine, almost goatee-like point at the bottom, no mustache. I'm so 30. Kind of looks like Trevor He's stern and skinny and just like walks in, like strikes a pose almost as he stands. Wearing like travel leathers in here.
Have you been looking out?
Gives you a stern look. This is Chief Auditor Kinash Servolden, who is one of the researchers of the Woodset auditors who specialize in the Savalier Wood. I believe you can take it from here, which leaves the chamber. So I'm told you're going to the Savalier Wood.
That's correct, Chief Auditor Kanash Savitalden.
Sarah Bolden.
Are you sure?
Sarah Bolden?
Sarah Volva.
Donna Kinash is her name?
Kinash.
Processes the names in the back wall.
We are. Well, it feels that way. We seek details about the fall of Melaismere. Fall of Melaismere. Any insight it might provide on current events.
I get burned some wind too, just because it looks good on her.
Oh shit! Look at that.
I give a little imaging. I'll get some.
We're all just like.
So crazy in here.
The need is drawing out my mouth.
It's so cold.
All right. Well, you certainly look like the kind of folks who are Motley Crue. All right.
You measure this?
I don't know. What's your experience wandering in the most dangerous places in Exandria?
I'm fresh back from Isocross, baby. I've seen some shit.
All right. Well,
All of us together.
All of us were there.
Everything is working.
the woods are heavily cursed. The very nature of the nature itself seems to be hungry, consuming. All the natural denizens of the once beautiful place are now themselves swollen with dark magic. They tend to shift and mutate. The line between being sometimes blurs. The shadows seem to move on their own, speaking into your mind. Yet even the nature of the dark curse that makes there seems to be fluid. Some creatures that were the biggest dangers 100 years ago have not been seen since, and new dangers continue to rise from the darkness every few months. It's always a mix-up, so kind of hard to know what you're getting into.
Are they weak to anything? Other than like growth charm, I guess?
I mean, shades and shadows tend to dislike sunlight. There are many ghosts that
Cool
fall
thing.
that wood.
I'm not worried. Let's go.
Many have fallen there. Many of our brethren. And they were not left the gift of passing beyond them. Their spirits linger, and they corrupted by the curse that presides so. Hungry souls wander those woods.
So if you die there, that's sort of stuff.
Well, if you die now, there's no bringing anybody back. So,
The ruins themselves have been largely reclaimed by the woods as well. Most of the abodes, homesteads, and the majority of the structures in the Mason have been reintegrated. And from what we're able to gather, the source of this corruption seems to dig from deep beneath the city, where some of the final research was attempted before their victory.
Was Melaismere on a ley line? Yes. That was my best. I said it right. Yeah. Anything you don't know about?
Kind of like those, I don't rightly know actually. It's a little beyond my learning and experience.
I'm gonna get back out. Learn yet. So I gotta go. I'm not. I know. I know. I was trying to like match.
do you know if the fall of Melaismere happened during a solstice?
I believe so. I wasn't around for it, but
That was what the king said. During the solstice.
it was one of the events that kind of helped reinforce the name of the woman.
Great. What did you say? I'm going to be a little bit.
I heard one name.
Oh,
That's a good name.
That's what I was actually.
popular baby names of 2005.
My friend came pretty good.
Agree, isn't it? Just under weird.
Thank you. This will prove, I'm sure, very helpful. Anything else we can think of? Lucas still left all the latest man, the Savigator Wood, corruption, weaknesses.
Any information on God eaters?
Can't say I do.
Inside check.
Yeah, that was weird. Making such a reaction.
Thank you.
That's more than a 10,
Yeah,
baby.
it was just that high. Where's it at? We're gonna be okay. That's 15.
Preparing.
That's 9, 29.
What the heck is going on? So many whispers tonight. I don't know what to talk about, guys. Midst. It's a podcast. It's out right now. You can go listen to it or watch it. You can listen or watch it. And also, Albria's beanie brought to you tonight by my wife, Pam Tran.
Hey,
She knitted that.
your coach. It's on brand. On brand.
And Travis's beanie knitted by Adidas.
Make it feel it's so comfy.
Are you seriously taking this journey?
Seems like it. We're gonna get some new threads first, you know, because if you're gonna go, you gotta go in style.
Oh yeah, is there anything you would recommend?
As soon as you say that, he kind of leans back a little bit. It kind of show off. It's very well tailored, like leather armor,
Oh shit.
the nice scarf and everything. And then if you're looking for the best functional and stylish threads here, Gavin's is the way to go. If you can afford.
We can afford her.
You are protectors of the city, little boy. Go on, get it.
She's excited. She's excited. We had a big day.
I think this not very little boy will get. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Any recommendation of gear or things we need for?
You like that? You like that?
Liam's the room with a bit of a huff.
What?
He's got
9. 29. That's right. He's just a weird guy that survived.
How thick is the packet on Lucas? Is it like a book or is it kind of thin? Yeah.
He just has his own flavor.
We can start up to Catlin's, and I guess we can just read and peruse the.
Yeah. And like just giving a little overview. Most of it is it's threadbare in the sense that there just isn't a lot recorded about his history. He seems to be rather aloof, and his public-facing persona really kind of emerges with the Cerberus Assembly. Specifically, it's called the Eve of Crimson Midnight, which was an event within the Evangelion Empire around the time that Duelist Dominion still existed, and many of the various noble mages between the two factions essentially began to wage war in the middle of the city. A number of innocents were hurt and killed, and Ludinus was considered one of the heroes who stopped the assault, and through that used that event to get the king of the empire at the time to approve the creation of the Cerberus Assembly with his hand.
He did it. He started it.
This?
He did nice.
It's all red.
It's all bullshit.
He does talk about his time as one of the lower council members of Malaysia. He was respected, if endured at times. He began a very forthright and kind of functioning member of society, and as time went on, he began to become frustrating for some people. There was tension with him and the various temples and those of worshipping aesthetic, as you could call it. He largely spent most of his time within the Guild Hollow Tower, which it says was in the northwestern side of the city. It talks about a lot of the things he's done as part of the Cerberus Assembly, a lot of the laws that he's helped enact, the creation of the assembly, all the different mages that have come in and out of the structure through the years. He talks about the various conflicts he's held, including being one of the main figures who helped with the completion of the dissolution of the Duelist Dominion and absorption of it into the Rebellion Empire. He also speaks of how he was recently lauded as helping end the War of Ash and Light between the Empire and the Qing Dynasty almost a decade or so before.
Well, the northwest part of the city of Malay is where the Guild of what?
The Guild Hollow Tower.
Guild Hollow Tower. That's what we're talking about.
Yes, his title is the Archmage of Domestic Protections of the Nindalian Empire. He has held imperial tactics during all major large-scale conflicts the Empire has had since the creation of the Assembly. But his presence with life politics is very demure, even to this day. Most people who discuss him publicly say of all the Assembly members, he seems to be one of the more pleasant.
He's nice.
Let's talk about sex.
They do also note, apparently he immigrated from Asura originally to Malaysia. It was on his homestead.
You know, like the first city.
Yeah, he's ancient. How does it say how old they think he is?
No, they say when he came to Malaysia, which is where it says he came to Malaysia from a town called Ibadel, and from Asura, another community, but was seemed to be like a young elf from Asura who came to Malaysia to study and stayed there for a number of centuries before his destruction. Yeah.
We'll be able to bring up old shit if we see him again.
Say again?
We'll be able to bring up some old shit from
Yeah.
receipts. We'll get inside that armor, you know. If we can reach him. I got hands on him, you know. Yeah, I got my claws into him, I wrapped him up. His bitch ass threw me over my shoulder and onto a spike, got impaled. He's a handy old ass elf.
But you're fine?
It sucked, I'm not gonna lie.
Okay.
Yeah, but
Don't do that again.
round two's coming. That's right.
I'm like, what's up, Crimson?
That's right. Got your Guild Hollow Tower here.
We're gonna send that in there. We'll workshop it.
All right. Well, you're gathering for your next venture, the two of you, as you head upward to the Volition Disk. You're leading FCG to the abode of
Jacoby. Alrighty. So, passing through the different districts, back up to the mission disk, there is a portion of the city not too far from the Topper Mines, which are kind of this massive mining organization that is set multiple times in the city, but its base operations is here at the top, or at least its original base operations, or does most of its business and paperwork out of is down here, but its mining operations are scattered a bit. But there's a number of workshop areas and kind of like shopyards where building industry and materials and large cranes and things that are used to expand and build the slow expansion of the city kind of reside in the use. And to one of these small districts, there's kind of a roughshod neighborhood of shacks and simple abodes, and one particular place that you recognize is the Mars Tolman homestead of Jacoby.
As we walk, I'm just gonna sort of look everywhere but at Frida.
And I think I'm pointing out different places, like over there, the Topper Mine of pottery, and I get rid of those precious metals if I want to take something different.
Yeah, I sometimes get bored of copper.
Yes, and ruby is exquisite. I mean, it's a bit of a problem if you eat it in front of people because they value it, but
It's yeah, I haven't gotten a chance to really taste a lot of it. Traveling with Bell's Hells, we don't, most of the money we spend or give away, but I don't really get a chance to taste a lot of different things. Wow, look at us, just a couple of bots, just walking along and just looking at stuff and just having a little stroll in a day.
yeah, this is Jacoby's.
Oh, we're there already.
Yeah. I was. You may be able to see it. It looks like a nice cottage that has some distinct kind of burn marks on the exterior that have since been shoddy painted over, but you can still see kind of like where the color transition from the thicker paint goes to thinner, and where it definitely could use a little bit of love. Also behind that is a large, looks like a storage warehouse that the cottage is kind of glued to or stapled to. It looks like this isn't a focus on aesthetics as much as it is function. You can see there's two windows that face the front and the kind of domed, almost like half circle doorway that sits in the front with another tiny window in it with prophesied iron bars in the front, but all of them have curtains kind of covering it. You can feel the dull light from the interior.
Going right away. You're not ready. Oh, no, I definitely want to meet this fellow and get some upgrades and stuff. And I just wanted to say thanks for helping us out for the last couple of days and being so open and generous with your showing us around. And I don't know, I just feel like it's a rare thing to meet someone like me, like you, and I just I'm happy to know you.
Like us.
Yeah, like us. I feel like I've been so focused on figuring out who I am for the past several months that I haven't really been open to letting someone else, get to know me or letting someone else in, I suppose. And it seems like you knew me right from the moment we started talking.
I hope it's not too much to say, but I feel very similarly.
Yeah.
If I'm being honest, I've been very angry for a long time about why I was brought back. But meeting Deanna and all of you, I think, and you, I think maybe it's not a bad thing. Maybe I'm given an opportunity to make a new friend and discover more about myself because I'm discovering more about you.
It's almost like we get another shot at living, but I don't know, we get to do whatever we want this time. It's wonderful to see. I don't know how you've been going about it. You've got such confidence, and I don't know.
I think I wasn't afraid of anything because I'd already sort of imagined the worst, but I was wrong, and I think that the worst would be something happening to Deanna. And now
you and Deanna are special to each other?
Yes, I love her very much. It's not.
No, it's not. It's that's your person.
No, I don't have a person. I don't have a person. She's a person in my life. Yes, but she's not my person. Do you have a person?
I had a person. No, but I don't. I mean, try to kill her. And,
you do that often?
Thank you. No, not very often, but it has been known to happen. And I didn't kill her. I did kill the pussy, but I did not kill her.
Oh God.
Okay, that was another automaton that she had.
Oh, okay.
But no, I don't. The people in my life right now are my friends. You've met some of them. There's others, but I have no special person.
I don't mean to be too forward with it, but if I was your special person, would you try and kill me?
Of course not. No, of course not. In fact, I think knowing that I had someone would probably make me a little more calm in general. But we've got stuff to do, so we should probably just go do it, right?
I'll leave with a kiss up together.
No, she will! No, she will! No, she will!
That was a cheeky kiss.
Oh,
It's just a
I'm
cheeky
gonna turn over and meet more lippy if that's
Nice.
You're so tough.
If my rose gold cheeks could blush, they would be beautiful. But with that, I'll just give you a little hand.
What is it?
Your favorite Aomaton.
Freedom! The door opens up, and there you see immediately a male gnome of brown and gray, kind of a wild mat of hair up top that comes down to two dangling sideburn tufts that are at the sides of his face. This round bulbous nose and this bright smile, tiny like beady dark eyes, who is kind of just wearing a standard button-up collared shirt rolled up past the elbows, and he has like a little bit of dirt and grime on his arms. And he goes, comes over a big hug. Oh, hi, it's been a while. It's good to see you. Wow. Oh my goodness. Oh, you found another. Whoa. Hi. Oh, my just wipes his hand on his shoulder, big old grease stains. Like, I'm sorry, I wasn't expecting company. This is cool. I'm okay. Hi. I'm Jacobine.
I'll shake their hand. I'm Smiley Dixie. I'm Fresh Cut Grass. It's great to meet you.
Fresh cut grass. The pleasure is all mine. Can I come in, please? I can say I put some tea on, but no, it's maybe not your thing.
Oh, see you drunk every time. I'll eat the kettle.
I think I had extra. Come on in. You step inside. It's a warm, welcoming hearth. As much as it is kind of like a half-quarters abode. There is junk everywhere, scavenged sections of clockwork and machinery, and all manner of just odd minerals, materials, ingots, all different unique colors and shapes. It looks like he scavenges a lot. But he also, lives in an industrial part of the city, and as you know, works often with the glassware. So it's not like he's scavenging out of necessity, more curiosity. You can see, having been to Hilahara Joe's place, there is a familiarity to a lot of like the hanging chains with hooks and guiding grooves for a lot of the equipment that's used for hanging the numerous, it looks like sectional chassis of large excavation equipment and other unique things that are like halfway cobbled and welded together that looks a little odd. But it's familiar in that sense, so a unique and different interior. He runs over and goes, give me just a minute. Like climbs up over one of the shelves and pulls down one kind of banged up looking kettle, takes a hammer and pulls up the two different parts of it. All right, I'm just gonna twist it and kind of breaks it apart a little bit to where it gets a bend. It's like stripped, which was like a fucked up metal fruit roll up. It goes, here you go.
Oh wow, that's thank you.
That's something to work too.
Oh, right. I'll just
Oh, it's a different design. It's like a trapdoor. It's terrifying. And then like on a hinge.
Really great. A little rust.
That's right here. Makes it spicy. It's Frida. Welcome. Fresh cut grass. Welcome. Right. Goes get settled, first big water into it, and starts seeing the flame talking over her shoulder. So what can I do you for? What brings you back over to my place? Been a little bit.
Well, my new friend is as in the dark as I was when I first came to you, and you helped me a bit, and we're wondering if you can help him out. Maybe figure some things out. I know he wants legs. I mean, leg seems like a tall order, but we're about to go on a journey, a possibly dangerous journey, and we were just given this, and I'll present the mithril armor.
Oh my goodness, this. Where'd you get this?
Oh, the king. He's a protector.
I need to get out more. Wow, that's I don't. Do you want to sell this to me?
No, I was hoping that you could, if you're a skilled engineer like Frida says.
I like to think so.
Well, maybe you could sort of integrate some of that metal into my design and sort of re-outfit me.
Well, if you look at it, sure. If you don't mind.
I don't at all.
I'm a little uncomfortable. I have to suspend you, but
it's all right. If it gets uncomfortable, I'll just hold Frida's hand.
Okay, all right. You sort of grab some of the chains, hooks, brings them over, and starts, doing that kind of familiar, slightly invasive kind of hooking of the various chains to lift you up, and you risen about a third off the ground. Goes ahead and grabs like a thick set of goggles and sort of multiple lenses that seem to be clicking out. Puts on heavy gloves. And begins to look about your chassis, your body, your design. Goes, yeah, I think I can work with this. Yeah, legs, you said?
I mean, that seems like a lot. I would take just a reskinning, maybe a little thicker arms. If legs can be done, that's awesome. My friend Fern had this crazy idea where I could keep the wheel, but sort of retract it. So legs sometimes, and then the wheel sometimes. I don't know if that's possible. That might be too much. We only have like an afternoon.
I will say, I'm very intrigued at the opportunity to consider developing additional means of locomotion for an automaton of your historical esteem. I can't guarantee it will be functional. It may take me a number of days to try and cobble together such a possibility.
Maybe we do that when we get back from the trip. We're Fresh Cut Grass two friends. They have been tasked by the King and Queen to go to the Saturday Forest. And so, I know you're very busy, Jackie, but you are the best. And I was wondering anything that you could, Next night for my friend would be great.
Okay, yeah, okay. You're definitely gonna want. I feel confidently that I can go ahead and apply this to your person. I'm taking a number of days to try and do the research and kind of trial and error on some possible extensions of your person.
Yeah. Maybe you could do those while we're gone. But,
Okay.
but for today, maybe just the arm.
Okay, I'll see what I can do. All right, let me go ahead and, if you wouldn't mind assisting me with some of this. All right, go ahead and pull that table over there, but we also need to drag it over, and because it lifts up this like leather sheet, you can see all these manner of tools, these like wrenches and spanners and hooks, all these very unique industrial tools for tinkering. Preferably not. That one had to be avoided. But I can tell you, I may have a little treat for you at the end of this. All right, so
When Jacoby opens me up and stuff, we just don't. Just look at me in the eyes. I don't want you to we just met, so.
Would you feel more comfortable if I was?
Oh God, no.
Never mind. Right to that point, goes to reach over and finds the side kind of clamps and releases them as the chassis kind of opens up, and your arms kind of fold up, and the armor kind of dislodges slightly and lifts up. Just to check, pulls the one on the front side of the face that you haven't had pulled, and your face flips and comes up again. Oh yeah, just like you. Faithful caregiver, FCG. Huh.
My heart's here. Fucking dying.
All right. Let me go ahead and start getting this fixed. Locks in a bunch of lenses, gets the apron situated, and goes to work on carefully pulling apart this enchanted metal armor which does not disrupt the enchantment and is able to bend and affix it to your aromaton body. As you continue to work on this and you all begin to gather, let's go and take a drink.
Wait, so you didn't come up with that was you? You did all that?
I think it's a combination.
I love it.
So, take that break to consider what sort of outfits you want to
Yes,
up your
launch it over my
Yep, I do think about it. We're back in a few minutes.
Hi, you're the narrators of Midst.
What's Midst? It's very simple. It's a weird, surrealist, fourth wall-breaking, reality-bending, science fantasy space western about a small doomed planet floating in a cosmic ocean of spooky darkness.
A Hollywood's alien landscape, an ensemble cast of characters, including a crotchety outlaw, freakishly virtuous cultist, and a weird diabolical bastard, make awful decisions and fight like hell to survive when the moon falls out of the sky and a large number of terrible things happen in rapid succession. It's exciting, it's funny, it's scary. It's got neat sound, weird music, amazing visuals, and every episode comes with a bonus content you can read and examine.
Midst is performed solely by yours truly, as the three of us narrate all the action, play all of the characters, and bend aloft the rules about how telling stories is normally supposed to work.
It's just very fun, very strange, and it feels like VR for your brain. Really, you'll enjoy it, or maybe you won't, but there's really only one way to find out. You're gonna have to listen to Midst.
Oh, hello! I am Ashley Johnson, one part of the Critical Role cast and president of the Critical Role Foundation. I would like to take this time to do two things. One, thank the amazing community for supporting CRF over the last few years. Because of you, we have raised over $2 million, allowing us to support other nonprofits in their endeavors. The second thing is to tell you about all of the organizations and projects your money has been funding. So, let us start with... What do you mean we have too many accomplishments and heartwarming milestones to speak on in detail under 60 seconds? Well, I mean, how are we supposed to highlight them? Oh, okay. Okay, this can work. Let's do this. That was amazing. Come on. That was so cool. Oh, that was really fun. The best. Can you see all of this? This is just awesome. Yeah. See, wasn't that great? And the best part is that we are just getting started. So, if you're interested in being a part of this journey, whether it's to learn more or to donate, please visit criticalrolefoundation.org. Okay, how was that? That was good? That was alright? Gosh, what a nice little list. That was so nice. Only 2 years.
It didn't have to come to this.
Oh, Captain Crosswinds. It did have to come to this. I will take this ship. I will crush your band of pathetic rebels once and for all. It is my destiny.
Your destiny is to die by this blade, Commodore Chauffage!
I lunge forward and strike you with my rancorous ring.
You pierced my shoulder, but we're just getting started.
From Darrington Press, steel yourself and prepare to duel. Till the last gasp. The two-player storytelling game of duels. Danger. And drama.
You're the Shabbat. You're just a pawn for the Skylords. They don't care about you. The rebellion cares about you. I care about you.
Lies!
If I'm lying, then why are you so rattled, Chauffage?
I hurl a grenade at the fuel cells and recklessly destroy scenery.
No, you can't destroy us all!
A monster. Your move, Captain Crosswinds.
Dive into the fray with 9 unique maps and 12 pre-made characters. Or unleash your imagination and bring your settings and characters to the climactic showdown they deserve. I shall slay thee in the name of Charnak, the Spider Lady!
Charnock the Spider Lady?
I don't know if that's so cool.
No, yeah, sure. Yes.
What if I am Charnock, the Spider Lady?
And I dissolve you into goo with my digestive enzymes.
So does that decisively end the duel?
I think it does.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Till the last gasp, available everywhere during Super Saves Us Hold.
Hey Claire's Laura Bailey here to guide you through what's new in a Critical Role shop.
Could anything be more perfect?
Starting should never be a jump start button.
Oh my gosh, it's so amazing. Ooh, look at this. Look at the detail. Ooh.
And the Puzzler only says 18 purchases on a goods station. This is pretty badass. You need this? You probably need this. And hey, if you want, you can head over to the Critical Role shop right now.
When the forces of evil threaten Exandria, these heroes are there to answer the call. I'm Super Scanlan. With my Critical Role Twitch subscription, I can watch all my favorite CR shows before they come out on YouTube. Take that, evildoers!
Here comes Jester with a Twitch subscription to Critical Role. She can access gnarly emotes and post links in the chat too.
Radical!
Oh no! Here comes some trolls who jam our live chat.
Don't worry, Laudna will stop them with the help of Critical Role's professional moderators.
She's spooky, but I like her. Here comes Wada's friend Chicky. She has Amazon Prime membership, which gives us one free Twitch subscription of his choice. Of course, he subscribes to Critical Role. It's the power of teamwork. Die, die, die! On KS, Daddy Rising Bull! Chicky! And look, there's Caleb with the power of introspection and existential dread.
Now that we've defeated all the bad guys, let's give subscriptions to other users. You can do that by name or randomly. Towson, Ashley, please, I've told you so many times, don't play with those, okay? They're super fragile, custom made, custom painted. You know what? We have to film in about 3 minutes, so why don't you just come with me? Come on.
Oh, it's Major Buzzkill here to take away all our fun. Oh, is it gonna say yeah, bitch?
Certainly die.
Oh, fun one.
Go to his corpse, take his vest. Please stop that.
Oh, bitch.
Subscribe to Critical Role on Twitch and collect all 21 action figures. Alternate forms and familiars not included.
and welcome back. So, what are you up to? As you are getting fitted, we'll say you all are gathering at Catalan's, I believe, right? Any other business to be attended in the intro, or are you all trying to meet up there to?
I try to find Imogen really quick as we go to the Catlins. Everything's been so crazy since all this started. We've got all this info and lewdness, which maybe will help us. Maybe we'll learn a little bit more. But we haven't even had a chance to ask you about your mom in all of this. Well, I just realized she was there, and then she was fine, and I know we were kind of attacking from all angles, and I know you were calling out to her. Or at least I was sort of clocking that in the final moments of it all. But
Yeah.
how are you feeling after all of that?
It's hard to put into words. The entire time that I've had these dreams and these abilities, I've heard her voice, and she's always been so comforting. She's always been the trigger, the thing that helps me remember I can run away from the storm, that I don't have to be enveloped by it, right? So it seems so strange that when it came down to it, she was fighting for it. It feels like something happened to her, and I kept trying to wake her up, to who she used to be, and I don't know if she's not there anymore. She really did help him, she really did help make all of this happen. So maybe I shouldn't have been trying, maybe I should have just fought her off from the beginning, and then I could have helped stop it a little more.
It's a hard thing trying to face the one that brought you in to this world. I don't know if we'll come across them again, or if she's even still here, or on the moon, or what.
We drove and I saw Rudis, and I saw all of the, what are they called? Melora. The people at the site. And I don't know if that meant like everybody there got turned into it, or if they're just gone like the rest of us.
If we do come across her again, just calling out areas of exposure. Do you want us to do something? You also don't have to answer. Just think about it. I know we had talked about it, but if we're lucky enough to get another shot, I don't want to miss the second time.
I understand. If our friends are gone, if what happened, if Lana or Asher are gone because of that, then yeah, let's take her down.
Insight check.
Alright, good insight check. You can make a persuasion or deception check. And not say which, just tell me the number.
13.
13. Rollies?
What's wrong with it?
No, 3.
Oh, 16.
She's hard to read.
Fair enough. I'm sorry. You're put in the most horrible position of any of us.
I think we're all put in a pretty terrible place for this.
I'm not fighting my mom.
Yeah.
Let's go get some new fucking duds. Treat yourself.
Take our mind off her?
Yeah.
Well, you head over towards Dylan's back in the abode of our fair tinkerer. Jacoby finishes some of his kind of welding, punching work on one of the sides of the plates. All right, I think that'll do. I think that's what do you think, Rita?
I think you look beautiful. You are an expert.
No, just to make sure to tell the supervisors of the glass plates next time you pass them by that I am worth an upgrade on my income.
I think we could mention that to the king and queen. They might be able to take care of you. Yes.
Okay. Well, I mean, yeah, by all means. Busy.
I have one more question, if it's not too much. My new friends are separated from their family, and I don't know much about how blink, blink, this works. I was wondering, in your dealings with the automatons, is there a way that maybe you could utilize the arcane core to power other magic? Like a battery?
I mean, that technically, depending on the enchantment, that's the nature of automaton life. I would say, having met both of you, others would say locomotion, but obviously there's more to it than that, with certain designs and creations. I mean, it's not like a general power source for all types of magic. The receptor needs to be designed to receive outside magical power, or certain enchantments down off of this like long, like a barrel-shaped pole that's right into the wall, where a bunch of cables and threads and several layers over pulls down two of these. One of them's a little shorter, one's about a foot and a half long, the other is about 4 feet long, and kind of hands them over to you. They're like kind of flexible metal. They look almost like the equivalent of like a payphone cable. Those are the people that looks like. Like wither into dust immediately.
That's pretty solid.
Yeah. This is usually what's fixed.
my knowledge of it kind of extends to about there.
I was just wondering if there was a way I could help them contact their friends using the core.
That is not my specialty, unfortunately. I have talked to a better major player for that, I think.
I don't think there was one in this town, Jack.
Oh, you were very, very sweet there, Frida, but no, I'm just a little copper. No, thanks.
Fantastic.
No, no! Try to snack on this. All right.
Thank you so
Work out.
much.
No, I'm sorry. I thought I had checked all the various points of entry there. You're planned down properly now and good to go.
Thank you.
Oh, wow. That was embarrassing. I'm
No,
so sorry.
But the armor fits perfectly and integrates perfectly. And thank you for the upgrade. I look okay?
Great. How do you feel?
I feel a little bit lighter, a little bit more like my joints don't squeak as much. I think I'll be a little bit stealthier by exactly 1 point.
But that is good.
That's what I meant, yes. Well, bring it in.
No.
Are we doing a group thing?
Yeah, bring it in. Come on in. I'll start sketching out some designs. I'll see what I can muster.
For
hookers.
Yeah.
No promises that this may be a larger project. But,
Sure.
I'll come see me when you get back, I guess. So stay safe.
We always.
Good. All right.
Thank you.
Anytime. And pleasure to meet you, Fresh Cut Fans.
Do we pay you? Do we pay you?
Oh, I think talking to the
Okay, that's you're good.
my capability was more than enough payment for this endeavor.
Oh, yeah, good. The king of Queens intimated that if we got back safely, we would be paid well, and I will come and find you and share some of that with you, sir.
I wouldn't say no to a little scratch.
Can we take some of this metal?
Oh,
Just for scrap, just for snacks.
I'll give you something that I don't intend to use. It feels like some of it's cobalt and a few elements of unique, odd-colored, imperfect metals and some alloys that are just kind of found naturally in natural sites. It makes you a small, almost like a care package of assorted chocolates, put them together and wraps it up.
It's like a dinner.
Here you go.
Thank you.
Nice to be company on the journey. Take care of yourself now. All right.
These are my favorite. They're a little salty. Let it around.
If I see Imogen and Chet kind of veer off to have a private conversation, can I drop back and duck into the light above Sanctum as we cross it, going up to
Yeah, you do. You can do that. So you, let's take that slipper off that you head over to what would be like the leftmost side of that district as you come across up into that region, and you come to this modest temple of the Dawn Father. It's an open air kind of hollow, three-sided pyramid-like structure that has like this archway opening on each side. In the interior, there is a large relief statue that is kind of an impression of the Dawn Father, like arms up in the air holding the mace, and where the head is, it's like the last brazier that contains flames that is burned within to kind of the bright star-like head of this entity, this deity. Within, you can see all manner of jewelry and chains and coins are like placed into the nooks and crannies of the armor, and the relief, and there are all manner of like little messages and prayers that are left. You're very familiar with this site, though your visitation of it varies. At the moment, there are a handful of people that are in there, kind of quietly praying, and it takes you a moment to look around before you see any of the keepers present. Until eventually you see Evidon Leeds, older gentleman, short gray hair, kind of a bit of a short beard that's trimmed close to the face, dark skin against the gray hair and facial hair, and just a kind smile and eyes to him. But you see like a nervousness on his brow, just kind of a vein that's kind of popping on his forehead there as he's currently goes to some of the people that are praying. Goes, my apologies, which currently prayer is kind of relegated to members of keepers at the moment within the temple here. Thank you.
I'm just going to be in the back, kind of hopping up a little bit, trying to make myself not that subtly. No.
Oh. Excuse me. Just pulls the curtains over the temple. Yeah.
Please.
Nice to see you in these really trying times.
What's going on? What were you saying about curtailing prayer? What?
That's what?
We're make persuasion check.
Bless you.
They say he's got you, that's his love.
13. We've been talking with a few of the other temples of this district, and we're just kind of trying to circle the wagons a little bit. You're yourself a bearer of the miracles of our great deities. Have you noticed any change in your connection to the divine?
No.
I give such a chance.
That's 16.
Oh, well, you're one of the lucky ones.
the rest of us have, you can see like in his eyes there's a genuine look of I only see this as his fear. I felt the connection to the Dawn Father my entire life. It's guided me through darkness time and time again, and while the blessings still seem to mostly be there, my communion has been severed. Many of the high priests have been unable to reach out to the ones who've chosen us. Well, we sense they're still there, but they're just sort of, I don't know how else to put it, like they're turned away. And I think maybe our sins are coming to roost. Why else?
It's nothing. We've done. Look. Like, it's not that they're afraid. No, it's they're afraid of something. That's what it feels like to me. Something's coming for them. And I think in their fear, they've leaned away. There's something big happening right now. And I heard from the king and queen that resurrection magic is off the table.
A few rumors have come across my ears, and I hope that they wouldn't be found with the truth. If you heard this from the king and queen, that is certainly a deeply troubling.
Yeah. Okay, this doesn't change much. We serve the people, and whether or not we have the gifts that they've granted us, we can do our job. It could be a light. Are you okay? Is there anything you need?
Looks over her shoulder, and the other keeper, Tria, is not present. And you see that he's kind of taking solace in that present, that kind of the silent space of you. What's gotten me through all the troubles of my life up to this point was the knowledge that I was never alone. And these recent days is the first time I've ever felt alone. So no, I'm not doing well. And I'm not the only one. But push on. We will back up to the statue. And I think barring this evening gathering of the other priests, I will continue to push as with others to keep our temples open. And in spite of this uncomfortable period, you're right. It must still be that bastion of openness and goodwill.
To that end, I will pull out my 500 gold from it.
but like we both understand that. You know what I mean?
Coming across the table here.
Sure. I think over
In her 40s or so, we've